Hello, I'm MJ Brown, the writer of Thoughts to Make You Wonder. Today I'm going to read an article from one of my books. And it's titled, Do You Really Have Choice in This Life? How much choice do you really have in this life? If you consider that you are born in this world, and it would appear that you randomly are born to a set of parents, which are your father and mother. You go to a school and a nursery, which you do not appear to have any choice in this matter. You live in an environment that is the choice of your parents or other external forces. Then you're asked to choose a career or a job that could last the whole of your life. Do you really have choice in this whole process? Or do we choose our fate before we enter into this life? The idea of choice before birth. This could be an interesting question, due to the many philosophies and ideas. Indeed, there are schools of thought which say that we choose the parents that we are born to, and we may in fact choose many of the circumstances that occur during our lifetime. If this is true, then we would have no reason to complain about the many things that occur during the course of our lifetime. And if you did in fact choose the situations in your life, then why did you choose them? And was this for part of your development? So the whole idea of choosing the things that are happening in your life before you were born would add an interesting element to life. That would lead to the question, why did you forget everything that happened prior to you being born? Life before birth. Did you have life before birth? And did you have an existence before you were born on this planet at this time? And if you did live another life, live in another dimension, why is there no recollection of the experience before this life on this planet? One suggestion could be that if you knew who you were before you came into this life, you may not in fact achieve many of the things that you have achieved in this life. So, if you did have an existence prior to this life, how can you find out more about that existence? This leads to an interesting question. Are there people who are fully aware of the existence that was before this life? And have they kept their mouths closed for a good reason? Conclusion. Could it be that there are many things in the universe that are better that we do not know about them? And would digging to find out lead to the proverbial can of worms? And did we have a choice before starting this life? What do you think? Thoughts to make you wonder. I'm MJ Brown. Hello, I'm MJ Brown. This is Reflections. Today's topic is a good leader is someone who cares. How important is the caring leader? The leader might be likened unto parents of children. The parent's duty could be said to nurture and grow their children or child in a loving environment. The parent would be looking to ensure that their children are in a safe, healthy environment. Indeed, it could be said that a parent would want the best for their children and would work to ensure that they get a very good start in life. So, could this caring idea be applied to leadership? And could all aspects apply to the definition? If you look at the two types of leadership, you could find some very stark differences. And these could show if leadership by force or leadership by consent could facilitate the aspect of caring. The idea of leadership by force. Let us look at the idea of leadership by force in a working environment. The idea of leadership by force could be said to be a method by which the leader will get the worker to carry out work activities by instilling fear in the workers to produce the required work. The leader may issue orders and expect those orders to be carried out without an objection. In this type of environment, the leader may be considered someone who might be disliked or hated by the workers. This type of leader may get good productivity, but may have a high turnover of staff. Indeed, it could be suggested that people may not tolerate a ruthless or a hard leader for a long period of time. This may lead to them seeking new employment. The idea of using fear to induce a person to produce results may in fact produce problems at a future date. So, leadership by force may have negative side effects, which could be undesirable. In the past, this type of leadership could have been the main method, but leadership by force could be thought of as a dying breed. The idea of leadership by consent. Leadership by consent could be considered the opposite of leadership by force. If you consider leadership by consent in a working environment, you could see a leader who will get the opinions of the staff before making decisions. The leader would tend to ask questions instead of giving direct orders. This type of leadership may be considered as getting the support of the workers. You may also find that people are more willing to work as they are the ones who had made the decisions that affect their lives. This type of leader could in fact be a person who actually cares for the staff that they lead, and may find that the staff will be more supportive of the leader. It could be said that if a leader truly cares for the people they lead, it may be something that is sensed by the staff. Napoleon Hill spoke about 16 things that bring success, and one of these things was having a pleasing personality. A leader with a pleasing personality could be a person who is able to get more cooperation from the staff that they lead. Conclusion: leaders can get more results by force or by consent. A leader who leads by force might be seen as a leader who is uncaring, even if they may in fact care. On the other hand, a leader who truly cares for the staff that they lead may possibly be found to be a leader who leads by consent. What do you think? Thoughts to make you think. I'm MJ Brown, and you've been listening to Reflections. Thank you. Hello, I'm MJ Brown. I'm the writer of Thoughts to Make You Think and Thoughts to Make You Wonder. Today I'm going to be reading one of my articles titled Peace, the Source Within. The idea of taking responsibility. Having peace within could be one of the most important things in life. Indeed, reaching a point where you can feel at peace during difficult times could be very important. But do you cause many of the problems that come into your life by virtue of the choices that you make? And could you improve your life by learning from your mistakes and making better choices? Indeed, it could be said that people who take responsibility for their actions may in fact achieve more in life. The idea of blaming other people and blaming situations could be thought of giving away your power. And the idea of taking responsibility could be a tool to empower you to finding and achieving more in life. The statement that I am where I am in life because of the decisions that I have made could be one of the more empowering statements. So could this lead to finding peace within, and might understanding yourself help you to achieve this? The power of making decisions. The ability to make decisions and to stick to those decisions has been said to be one of the things that can allow you to find greater success in life. It was found that people who are able to make quick decisions tend to be people who achieve more success in life. This was found in a research of 20 years conducted by Napoleon Hill. It was said he studied the lives of 500 people who had become millionaires by their own efforts. And he found a number of things that allowed a person to find success in life. One of these was the idea of being able to make quick decisions and to stick to those decisions. So by developing the habit of making quick decisions could be one of the things that could allow you to find and get more out of life. Learning from mistakes to find more peace in life. Mistakes could be thought of as unpleasant things that can occur in your life. But the idea of learning lessons from those mistakes could be a way of turning those unpleasant occasions into future blessings. Indeed, the lessons learned from these unfortunate conditions could allow you to find greater peace and harmony that you desire. If you can consciously learn lessons, valuable lessons from the mistakes that have occurred, you may well be on the road to greater peace in your life. Indeed, it could be said that the journey to finding peace may take time and effort, but many things in life that are worth having might take a great deal of time and effort. But the peace that you obtain after exerting the effort may make it more rewarding. Concluding, finding peace in life may be something that requires dealing with many challenging situations, and you may make a number of mistakes along the way. But by learning important lessons could help you to find greater peace that you desire. The ability to make quick decisions could also assist you in gaining more out of life. But by looking at the mistakes as useful lessons could help you in your journey towards finding peace in life. So, what do you think? Thoughts to make you wonder. I'm MJ Brown, and thank you for listening.